Hello and welcome to my channel. So I am going to show you guys this full makeup look. The foundation that I just put on my skin is the L'Oreal Paris Lumi Glow Tint in 130 Warm Chaud. And I'll have all the products that I'm using on my skin listed below. And this brush that I'm brushing it out with, I'll have that listed as well because I am just been loving that brush lately. I got it from Amazon and it came as a little set with that brush, a little metal palette to put your foundation or your concealer products on, and then also something to blend it with. And then here I'm just kind of blending everything out with the Morphe brushes. I feel like a big, huge advertisement, but I did a couple videos on these Morphe brushes. I just purchased them and I absolutely love them. I got the face set and I got the eye brush set, and they are really beautiful the way they look and the way they do the makeup. So I'll have all that listed below as well. And then, yeah, just kind of blending everything out there. And then just, yeah. Let's see, I haven't done a voiceover in a long time, so I'm like waiting to the next part. When I was making this video, I wanted to tell you guys so many things, and like now that I'm actually editing it, I forgot what I wanted to say. So that's how the foundation ends up looking. I really like that foundation. It kind of gives you like a nice glow, especially now for spring, summertime. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the Born This Way Too Faced Born This Way concealer. And the color I have this in is in Cream Puff. I think I got it a little light. I don't know. It actually looks nice on the skin. I think I'm just used to using darker concealers, but I think in reality you kind of want a lighter concealer because to highlight under the eye area and then different areas in your face. Now, I don't have any like rhyme or reason as to where I'm putting my concealer at. I'm trying to do that like new style of that lifting effect. That's why I have it a little up higher on the side of my eyes. And then on the side of my faces, I'm just trying to kind of do the same thing on the side of my mouth. But on the side of my face, I have a little bit of like spotting there, like discoloration. So I'll try to put more on the side of the face. And then, so yeah. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out. And then to blend it out, I'm gonna be using the Morphe concealer brush. And the concealer brush, I will tell you the number for it, but like I said, I'll have everything listed below. But the concealer brush is the Morphe M131 brush, but it comes in the face brush set. And then the Morphe foundation brush that I was using is the M106 foundation brush. So see, you can kind of see what I was talking about, how the the concealer looks a little on the lighter side, and then I put a lot on, so it's like basically now my foundation, because it's totally covering up the foundation that I had already put on. It does, in the end up turning out really nicely. That concealer is amazing. Look how much coverage I got. And this concealer, it's multi-use sculpting concealer. So, you know, you can get the darker shades and you can do that, I want to say bronzing, but what is it called? Contouring with it. Yeah, so just blending that out there. And then all these different products that I'm using on my face, I try to do shorts on them because the shorts really help me out as far as like getting subscribers, but then also helps with, you know, talking about a specific product if someone's looking for that one specific product, but you guys don't want to watch this whole video. So do check out my shorts if you're kind of interested in one specific product, because I do take this whole video and kind of shorten it and talk about each different product individually in the short. So, okay, and then my lips. What I'm doing here with my lips is, I've been doing this lately. I think because wintertime, my lips have been really dry. I have a rolling micro needle little thing at home that I got from Walmart, and I will take 2 or 3 minutes and roll it all over my lips and then put a little Vaseline on my lips. And I'm just rubbing the Vaseline off now, but it makes my lips look less dry and much more plump. So this e.l.f. blush, I know it looks horrible because it is all broken, but it's a really good blush. And that's why I did not throw it away after I dropped it. It is the e.l.f. Blush and Blushing. And I think it's a really pretty color, and they're so affordable. I mean, e.l.f. makes some really, really great products and affordable prices. So you just really can't go wrong with their products. So I'm trying to do that little higher lift to kind of like lift the face up, because with this whole natural makeup, that's kind of the trend now. And I do like it. You can see how much pigment that blush has, which is really good. I have been away from YouTube for a few years, so I am trying to just get back into it. So I'm putting out a lot more videos now. Okay, this next product is the SmashBox Halo palette, and I absolutely love this. I picked this up a few weeks ago from the cosmetic store. The cosmetic store, if you've never heard of it, they have it at the outlets. I live in Florida, so they have it at the outlets called the cosmetic store, and they'll sell like Tom Ford, SmashBox, Too Faced, MAC, Estee Lauder, all kinds of different products, and they will have them 30% off. So whatever the price of that palette was, I got 30% off of it. And that palette has bronzer in it, 2 blushes, and a highlighter. And I have been using it, I think, almost every time I've been doing a makeup look lately. And I would tell you the price, but I do not remember the price. But I will try to, like I said, list it below. And yes, so the cosmetic store, I live in Florida, so there's one. I go to the Estero, Florida outlets. That's the closest one to me, and that's where I purchased that at. And I spent around $100, and they actually gave me a free Tom Ford lip balm, which I'm going to be using in this video, so you will get to see me use the free Tom Ford lip balm, and it looks really, really beautiful. You'll see. So I'm just trying to contour my nose. I'm not the best at contouring the nose, so that's why you kind of see me like second guessing myself. But I'm just trying to use that same palette and just kind of slim the nose down. I noticed I put on a little bit of weight, and I noticed my nose looks fatter. And I think with age too, I feel like our noses get bigger. So now I'm just gonna highlight. And highlight, I kind of, I do the normal areas, the blush, nose, a little chin. But then you'll see me, I kind of go all over with it, but I like that glow, and I think this is such a pretty, just neutral color highlighter. It goes with everything. See what I mean? I'm just kind of putting it everywhere. Okay, this palette, I have a backstory about this Candies Ice Cream Parlor eyeshadow palette. So it's beautiful, right? I mean, it looks pretty. I paid $2 for this. I got it from Ollie's Bargain Outlet, and I said, let me, because I love makeup, and just because it's inexpensive or on sale doesn't mean it's bad. And I got it, and I really, really like it a lot. You're gonna see how beautiful this eye makeup comes out with that palette. It looks really good. They just have nice colors. So again, here I'm using the Morphe eye brushes, and the specific brush that I'm using, this is part of their eye brush set, but I think you maybe will buy it individually too, but it's part of their eye brush set. It's the M333 Eye Blender brush. And I feel like the makeup brushes make such a difference. And then again, I'm using another Morphe brush to do that outer corner. And the one to do the outer corner, I am using the M331 Eye Blender brush. And like, look how beautiful. I feel like you can have an eyeshadow palette that is just okay, but if you have the right brushes, it can really just change the whole game of how your eye makeup is gonna look. So yeah, so I'm just continuing to kind of blend that out. And then I'm gonna go in now with this shimmer shade. I end up changing it. So I'm putting that shimmer shade down. So I'm just gonna end up changing it to a different shimmer shade. I just felt like that particular color that I originally picked out wasn't coming up or looking really good on the skin, like showing up. But then there's also that trick where you can take your eyeshadow brush and spray it with like a setting spray and then dip it into your shimmer shade. But I didn't want to do that because when you do that, that works great, but sometimes it puts a lot of shimmer on there, and I didn't want that much shimmer. I just wanted enough that my brush could put it. So again, another Morphe brush I'm using here just to get that upper eyelid right under on the brow bone there to add a little color. I'm gonna put it on my inner corner of my eye as well. And that light color is, you can clearly see it, it's a little shimmery. Now I'm just taking a darker color from that same eyeshadow palette to use as my eyeliner. And I am again using a Morphe brush. This is the Morphe eyebrow brush, and it is M402. And this also comes in the eye kit of Morphe brushes. I'm like kind of realizing I put a little too much, or something happened with the bottom. But so now I'm going in with the Maybelline, the Colossal mascara. And I just feel like these are just never cute views of putting the mascara on. I haven't perfected that on video. But yes, this is me putting it on. And it is a really good mascara. I don't have huge long lashes, so you probably can barely see it. And then I'm going in with the oldie here, but a goodie. It is the Airspun Naturally Neutral powder. And then I'm just using a powder puff to kind of just, I don't want powder all over my face because I want to have that kind of natural glowy look. So I'm just kind of putting it in those areas where I know during the day I may get a little oily and I want to kind of set. And I usually try not to put powder under my eyes. I just feel like it doesn't really help me. It kind of makes it look cakey, my makeup under the eyes. So I tend to not put anything unless I just feel like I really need it, or if I'm doing like a picture or video and I just want it to look good for that, you know, that hour or that little bit of time. Okay, so I finished the powder. That's kind of the final look of just, you know, the face makeup. Now I'm onto the lips. So for the lips, I am using the NYX Lip Pencil in Natural, and this is probably my absolutely favorite lip pencil. And here is the Tom Ford Lip Balm that I got for free from the cosmetic store. The color that this is in, I will tell you because I am trying to read it. It is in Soleil, and I'll have it listed below, lip balm. And look how pretty it is. It looks so beautiful. And I think with the lip liner, it just really, and then that trick that I told you guys earlier about how I use that micro needling roller on my lips just look nice. And I always say this word, it's like juicy, like, you know, like they look moistened and like, see what a difference? The bottom compared to the top. I lately have been really loving high-end makeup products because in the past I didn't use them a lot, but I really can see the difference. I'd rather have a little bit of makeup that's really high quality than a lot of makeup that's not good quality. And don't get me wrong when I say that there's not drugstore, because you just saw me put an e.l.f. blush on. That is not good quality too, because there is. You just have to find the ones that are good. So this is the final look. I actually have a video of me doing this. I think it's OOTD, outfit of the day. Yes. So I'll have a link for that video below. But this is the final look of the makeup with my outfit on. And this is kind of just like an evening kind of look, you know, that I was going for with the makeup and with the outfit. I actually wore this outfit to a Sweet 16. It is a Petal and Pup outfit. And it's a jumpsuit. So thank you guys. This video is going to wrap up, but thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love all of your support, and I will see everyone very soon in my next video. Bye guys.